Hello, and in this tutorial, we will be covering inventory maintenance. So the process of placing an item into maintenance and then returning it back to stock. So in order to place an item into maintenance, you will need to start with a serialized or barcoded asset. And we can find that item by going into our main menu dropdown, inventory, inventory manager, searching for the product name. And then here you'll be able to click on the edit pencil to go into the product editor page. From here, you'll get a list of serialized or barcoded units within your site. And to go to the asset page, you can click on the edit pencil. Now, another way to get to this page is by using our shortcut, which is Control and B, B is in barcode. So Control B gives us our lookup barcode pop-up window here. You can go ahead and enter the barcode or serial number and click on lookup. So what this is going to do is take you into your specific asset page where you'll have the information for this item, the location, barcode, serial number, any notes, things like that. Now from this page, we are going to have our maintenance button. Clicking on this option is going to take us to our maintenance editor page where we can enter the basic information for this maintenance record. So if we have the RMA number, a PO number associated with this product, the level, origin warehouse, which is the warehouse this item came from, as well as the issue or problem with this specific asset. Scrolling down, you'll be able to enter some financial details for this specific maintenance editor page, the estimated amount, parts labor, as well as the actual amount. You'll also be able to record the solution. So future, if this item goes back into maintenance, another issue occurs, you'll be able to see, again, what this maintenance record listed as far as the problem goes, as well as a solution, just to see that information. Now, over here on the right-hand side, we do have our status information, status, whether it's active or completed. We're going to have the create date. Once I place this item into maintenance, this will auto-populate for me. Same thing with created by, based off of the user that's currently logged in, placing this item into maintenance. When it was completed, so once we return this to stock, our start date, estimated return date, this will not affect availability, more internal reference, so you guys can enter a date in which you expect this item to come back in. Our auto return date, now this is a required field, and this date here will place that item back into a warehouse, so something to be aware of. If you're not sure what that date's going to be, you can always place it for a date far in advance, far in the future, so that way it doesn't come back without you guys returning it to stock. And then our actual end date, once we return this item to stock, that date will populate for us automatically. So I'm going to go ahead and place this item into maintenance. Once we place the item into maintenance, you'll now see we have that maintenance record, again, the information. And when we go back to this specific asset, going back into our product here, you'll now see the location listed as maintenance. So once you place an item into maintenance, this will affect your availability. So it will remove that item from stock, so that way it can no longer be rented. If you do try and scan that item out on a job on the checkout page, it will show that the location is maintenance, so you can always bring that item back before scanning it out. And then to show you guys that, clicking on the availability calendar, you'll see we have a count of 2 going out. One of those is going to be that maintenance record. And then over here on the asset side, you will be able to see which products are in maintenance, as well as where the rest of the items are, warehouse jobs, things like that. So that will be the asset tab on the availability calendar. Now, to bring an item back into stock, what you guys can do, kind of one of 2 things. We can either use the Control B or Control barcode lookup, enter that asset number or barcode number. That will bring you into that specific units page. So just coming back here, that will bring you into that specific units page. You can then either click on this maintenance button again, which will take you back to that specific maintenance record, or you guys can use the maintenance list. The maintenance list can be found underneath our main menu dropdown, inventory, and maintenance list here. Within maintenance lists, you'll be able to filter for a few things. So we have our date range, designation of the item, the original warehouse or origin warehouse, product name, the specific barcode or serial number, status, and we do have a date type filter. Once you guys have those fields populated, you can go ahead and click search. That will give you a list of barcodes depending on your filters that are either active, completed, and then you guys will be able to go into these records by clicking on the edit pencil here. Brings you into the maintenance editor page, and you can return that item to stock. Once we return that item to stock, we'll be able to enter the warehouse it's returning to, date and time, and then this will actually take us back to that specific asset page. Location will now be corporate warehouse, and this will increase our stock by 1, so it's now available to rent again. With that being said, that will conclude our inventory maintenance tutorial. Thank you very much for attending.